When you signed on to do the show, what were your first questions? What gave you the biggest pause?
I mean, it's easy, I guess, to say sign on. I read the script.
I guess you probably
Yeah, I auditioned many times actually.
Do you remember how many times?
I believe I want to say 6 or 7 or something like that, which is normal to get a part like that on a TV series, especially given where I'm at in my career. Yeah, it was a long process, and we were even trying to figure Sam out in that process.
Say, were you adjusting the performance and character as you were moving through those 6 auditions?
Yeah, no, I mean, and I think that Netflix and Sony really wanted to see different versions of Sam so we could sort of figure it out, because they also really wanted to find the tone of the show and really hone in on that. So yeah, as much as, I guess, signing on, I was committed from the second I met Rabia, and we had talked the script over for a few hours, and that was before my first audition, and I wanted to do this. And in fact, I rarely get like this, but this was the one time that I was like, I didn't want my friends to even talk about it. Like, I did not want to jinx it, and people would ask for months, understandably, like, hey, did you hear about that show yet? And I just, please just let's not talk about it right now. It's the thing I want more than anything, so.
And you're
yeah.
you're kind of choosy, right? In terms of the stuff that you go out for?
Yeah, no, I'm very picky, and it's something that I've been really lucky to have reps that understand that about me, and they know that if I'm not feeling something, it's just not really going to happen. And but they also know what I like. So my agent Dar, he sent me the Atypical script and said, I think this is like one of the standout, scripts going this pilot season, and you'd be perfect for it. And yeah, so they kind of let me know when it's something I should really take a look at. But I will say that it's affected my career in some ways. I think some people will they have this kind of really fast trajectory of like they get one thing and then they get a bigger thing and they do a bigger thing. Whereas I've been working for 15, almost 16 years and just sort of being really picky and slowly building up my resume.
Right. Well, you have a couple really great movies under your belt, or a few really great movies under your belt, and now you have this and United States of Tara for 2 great shows that people love. So, I mean, it helps to be picky, I would imagine.
Yeah, I think so. I think sometimes I've had friends in their careers who kind of end up, it happens too fast, and they all of a sudden step back and go, oh, what am I doing right now, and what is this going to lead to, and why did I do that? And I've
spent 6 months on this movie, and the paycheck is great, but every day kind of is a nightmare or something.
Yeah, no, I definitely, I've seen that with people, and that was a good, honestly, because I was young and I got to work with all these great older actors that had been doing it for a long time. They really hammered that home too for me. Like, whatever choices you make, it will affect your career, and sometimes you can't go back if you make the wrong choice. It's really hard to kind of claw your way back and reestablish yourself.
Have you ever found, without naming anything, that oftentimes, as a person who myself, I consider myself particularly choosy, but oftentimes, I mean, not in regards to taking roles as an actor, but even being choosy, you make the wrong choice, and something comes out really great, and you say, "Oh, I wish I actually hadn't chosen against that." Have you had that happen?
Oh yeah. I've watched some movies later and went, "Oh man, I really need to get off my high horse. That was really great." And then there's sometimes scripts too that you don't know, but you take the chance. Like with It Follows, it wasn't very clear. I found the script very strange, and I didn't really understand it, but.
I see that not working in a script. But
yeah, if you read the screenplay without any context, or it's a really, really strange script. But I couldn't stop thinking about it. And then I met David, and I was like, oh, this guy's really smart, and we get along really well. I'm gonna go do this. And I didn't get paid very much to do that movie. We had no money, but I did not expect that to blow up the way that it did. And all of a sudden, we're going to all these film festivals. So.
One of the few horror movies. We get more of them now, but one of the few horror movies that kind of transcended the genre and was liked a lot by critics and different kinds of audiences as well.
Yeah, and again, when we were in Detroit working for very little, everyone's like working these crazy hours, the crew's just, breaking their necks to get it done. You just don't expect that, it's going to get critical acclaim. We knew it would probably be scary. But even that, you don't know if it's going to be scary. So, and that, I really love that movie because that's the kind of horror that I like too. I like more poignant, I guess, slow burn kind of stuff instead of, I'm not about like jump scares really.